Alright, welcome Spawn and Spawnettes to a new Let's Play. This is called Socrates Jones. And you may also see that you can see my face now. I got a new webcam, and I guess any webcam for me would be new because this is my first one. So bear with me while I get used to looking at the webcam and not at the second monitor where my preview of the stream and the recording is. So, bear with me, and let's do this. We've got Socrates Jones. This is another interactive fiction game in the series that I've been doing. So let's start our new game. Let's see how this goes. Prologue it. One New York morning. Beautiful New York skyline, pastel-y type colors. We're on the 12th floor of some building. Morning, Ari. You ready for school? Of course. Guess what? We're talking about John Stuart Mill in class today. Who? You're kidding, right? John Stuart Mill? I actually can't say that I know who that is either, so... Oh wait, I think I know. He's a comedian, right? Moral philosopher? Utilitarianism? This is some heavy stuff. He's brilliant. Opened up my eyes to a new way to view the world. Dad? So Socrates Jones here is our dad. Ari is our daughter. What? Huh? Were you paying attention to anything I just said? I don't think so. Oh, someone's at the door. You can tell me about this later, okay? Well, hurry up. I have school in half an hour. My name is Socrates Jones. Everyone in my family seems to care about philosophy, but I could never really get into it. I'm just an accountant, after all. Why should I care about the nature of right and wrong? But money is all about right and wrong. Well, hey there. Hi? The name's Billy. Billy the salesman. I was traveling this country selling my wares and I saw your shabby apartment and instantly knew there lives a man who appreciates a good deal. Excuse me? How would you like to hear about the fabulous bargains I have for you today? Oh, I'm sorry, I have to take my daughter. What about me? Ari, what are you doing here? I got bored, but I just left. Doesn't mean I can't be bored. Who's this guy? I'm glad you asked, little lady. The name's Billy. Billy the salesman. Yeah. Listen, Billy, I'm sorry, but I really don't want... I think we should hear him out. What? If you don't bother to at least listen, you aren't going to get anywhere. Thank you, miss. You won't regret it. Pretty sure I will. I'm pretty sure he will as well, but let's see what our friend here, Billy the salesman, has to say. Okay, Billy, let's hear what you've got. Right. Presentation. I have a great product for you. It's the best there is. You need my product to do what it does. You don't want those pests around. And that's what I've got for y'all. But you hardly told me anything. Horse feathers. I told you my product was the best, didn't I? What more do you need to know? Ariadne Jones, this is all your fault. He didn't tell me anything. What do I do? Well, generally, one goes about getting more information by asking questions. In this case, it's probably most appropriate to ask for clarification. If you can clear up any vagueness surrounding his ideals, you'll be in a much better position to deal with them. This is like an introduction to how to talk to people. So this should be incredibly interesting. Good, most arguments are made out of multiple statements. Be sure to check them all for anything that seems vague. So what do you think, partner? You buying? Actually, could I hear your pitch again? Sure thing. Ask for clarification option added. Argument. I have a great product for you. And what kind of product would that be, exactly? Billy's deer repellent. Oh, okay. That wasn't so hard. Statement updated. The product I've got here is Billy's deer repellent. It's the best there is. And what do you mean by that? It's the best. It's better than the rest. It's really good at doing what it does. You need my product to do what it does. I assume you mean that it repels deer. And what does it do exactly? Why, it only protects you from danger. The danger of deer. And trust me, you can use all the protection you can get from deer. Remember, he's talking about deer here. We're in an apartment. I'm not personally terribly afraid of deer in an apartment. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I do need this deer repellent after all. Are you serious? What, am I wrong? You can't just let an argument go unexamined, no matter how clearly stated, especially when someone is trying to talk you into buying deer repellent. But I got him to clarify everything. What else is there to do? God, this guy's an idiot. Wow. In situations like this, it seems, if something seems to be on shaky ground, you need to ask for backing. Make sure he can support his statements with foundational ideas. Yeah, this game seems like a primer for how to talk to people, or how to avoid sales speak. Hello? I'm still here. Right. Sorry, can I hear your pitch again? Again? Well, okay. Press for backing. The product I've got here is Billy's Deer Repellent. It's the best there is. I don't really need backing for that. You need my product to protect you from danger of deer. Can you back that up? Well, you never know when a deer will attack, and if you don't have my product, you'll be in quite a predicament, partner. Better to be safe than sorry. Like they tell us in health class, always use protection. Well, your teachers are right. Protection is always good. Hold on, I'm not sure I buy this. We're talking about deer, right? Thank you. We've finally gotten... We've finally gotten to the core of the matter, that we're talking about deer repellent here. Are you really trying to tell me that Bambi poses a threat to my well-being? Well, that's going to take quite a bit of convincing. Bambi is dangerous. He may look cute, but that deer is a little monster. Let me tell you why deer are a menace to our society. Oh boy, they eat our crops. They steal our jobs. Every year they cause accidents and injuries. Why, the only reason you're safe is that I'm here with my repellent. And there we go. Those darn deer threaten our very way of life. A threat. I'm not sure if everything you said here is true. You know, Dad, in a debate you can do more than just ask questions. Sometimes that just won't cut it. Oh? Sometimes you may need to challenge your opponent with a counterpoint. Some fact or observation that throws a wrench in the presumption of the statement is true. For example, the fact that deer live in the woods might throw a wrench in one of Billy's statements here. If you find that statement and present this observation to counter it, you should be home free. Alright. Challenge, deer live in the woods. So I'm going to be pressing forward through a lot of this because there's a lot of reading, and I kind of want to get to just the meat of this game, and then we can wrap up this episode, because your moves can affect your credibility. It's, like, mildly entertaining, but it does seem a little bit tedious. I'm just fact-checking a salesman. Who am I going to lose credibility with? Me. You can't lose credibility with your children. It's very, very important. Your face is ugly, added to the idea slate. They eat our crops. No, they don't. Nonsense! It's terrible when it happens. No, they don't. They can't steal our jobs. Okay. Let's see. Corporate sabotage? Corporate sabotage. They don't actually steal our jobs. I was just being dramatic. They cause accidents and injuries. Heard of the term deer in headlights? Yep. Deer live in the woods. Sounds about right, and where are we now? New York City! So then tell me, Billy, when was the last time you heard of a deer in New York City? We've finally gotten down, we've argued our first point here. Billy the salesman has been proven wrong by our simple accusation that deer live in the woods, not New York City. He'd be hit in an instant. Clearly your repellent is of no use, so I hardly think I need to buy it. Hooray! We've done it. Now listen here, mister. It seems to me y'all are being unfair. I will admit you have a point, but you're failing to consider all the finer qualities of this here product. Is that so? It sure is. Let me explain to you what y'all are missing. Why my product is still useful to you. Good Lord, Billy, he just won't give up. My product comes in a fine blue casing. Each letter of the label is hand-painted. My grandmother toiled over the design. Clearly, my product would still be of useful to you. I don't think I have any evidence to counter these points, but just because you can't counter it doesn't mean it's useful. It may not be related to the conclusion. Thank you, Ari. If that's the case, it really doesn't matter if it's supported or not. The point has no place being presented in the discussion. I think I get it. You're saying in such situations, I should question the relevance of a statement. That's what John Stuart Mill would do. Blah, 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 blah. If we're discussing economics, it really doesn't matter how well you support the fact that purple is the best color. Of course not. We all know green is anyway. No, not green, Socrates, sir. Blue. That's just my personal opinion. Questioning can be a great way to see how everything fits together. Question relevance. Comes in a fine blue casing. Question relevance. Blue is pretty. Go on. Therefore, the fact that my product is pretty makes it more useful? I don't think so. Each letter of the label is hand-painted. So? Art is craftsmanship, and things being done by a machine, that's not craftsmanship. How does this craftsmanship make your product more useful? My grandmother toiled over the design. Quality takes effort. Surely the amount of time my grandma poured into it contributes to its value. Not really? Heartless. Just heartless. No respect for the elderly. Very well. Have it your way. Don't hurt me! Oh, the yelling. It's too much for my heart to bear. If you're going to be a salesman, you've got to be able to handle these kinds of things. I'm not going to hurt you. Just your sales pitch. Oh, okay, that's good. Wait, no. Actually, no. No, it's not good, my friend. I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. Billy, you're trying to sell me a product based on its usefulness to me, but its aesthetic qualities and methods of manufacturing, while nice, offer no function which benefits me. At this point, you're grasping at straws to convince me to buy your product, and you know it. Well, okay then. It's been nice chatting with you, but I've got clients to find. Look at him, acted all spiffy-like, as if we just didn't destroy his entire argument. Bye, I guess? Well, that was fun. Fun? I think you mean infuriating. How much time do you have left before school? I'm sure I'm fine. We still have... negative half an hour. It apparently took us 1 whole hour to argue this, even though I can tell by my clock here that it's been 10 minutes. So, that was effectively that. And while we are racing little Ari to her school, I'm going to call this a pause for the Let's Play. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Welcome to the new interaction that we have as recorder and audience. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys like my face. I know I do. Don't forget to hit those like, favorite, and subscribe buttons down at the bottom. And share if you can as well. I always appreciate it. And check out the rest of the A's the Demon brand at Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Lots of good content and information on those platforms. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.